So Diddy just lost a recent lawsuit because he didn't show up in court. A man accused him of SA and filed a lawsuit in Michigan and won recently a default judgment of $100 million. Well, Diddy is now responding. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So the Diddy of it all continues. The downfall of Diddy started last year with the Cassie situation and has continued in 2024 with a lot of things playing out in regards to accusations, very believable accusations, and even video proof of accusations that Diddy is terrible. Well, now a Michigan man who's incarcerated has his own accusations and recently won a $100 million default judgment because Diddy did not respond legally. So let me just give you an update in regards to this story. I honestly didn't believe it until I read through the article. So from our friends over at The Guardian, they said that a man who accused Diddy of SAing him has won a $100 million judgment after the rapper, music producer, and businessman failed to contest the allegations in a civil courthouse in Michigan. They said an attorney for Combs issued a statement denying that his client knows the plaintiff, Derek Lee Cardello Smith. The lawyer, Mark Aganafilo, said that Cardello Smith had committed, quote, fraud on the court, and Combs looks forward to having his judgment swiftly dismissed. So Lee, the man accusing Diddy, is 51 years old, secured the remarkably large judgment after filing a lawsuit that described how he encountered Combs while working in a restaurant and hospitality industry near Detroit. So according to the Detroit Metro Times, Lee alleged that he was both drugged and SA'd by Combs at a party in Detroit in 1997. Just one claim amid a broader pattern of alleged SA and other misconduct by the three-time Grammy winner, once also known as P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, and Love. So Lee, who's incarcerated, yes, the man accusing him is incarcerated, eventually sued over the alleged attacks and provided information showing Combs' name in a prison visitation log.
I'm sorry, what?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I know some of you probably read this like, oh, here we go, someone clout chasing. But I'm like, wait a minute. So they said that he provided Combs' name in a prison visitation log. And at a preliminary, and look, I've never been to prison, so you guys let me know. When you sign it in that log, do you have to provide photo identification? Are they verifying that the name matches what is written down? I'm just saying. I'm asking all the questions. I've never been to prison. I never visit anyone in prison or jail. So they said at a preliminary August 7th court hearing conducted virtually, Lee testified that Combs offered him $2.3 million to drop the lawsuit, which would allow the music mogul to complete a property sale. The plaintiff testified that Combs, who's 54, told him that he would not acknowledge Lee's claims in court, saying, "You know how we get down." Lee said that he told Combs, "Well, I disagree with how you get down," and rejected the settlement offer. Lenawee County Circuit Court Judge Anna Marie Anzalone subsequently issued an order restraining Combs from selling off assets that would help him cover any damages possibly awarded to Lee. Then, when Combs failed to appear at a virtual hearing in Lee's lawsuit on Monday, the judge awarded the plaintiffs a default judgment of $100 million, as the Metro Times first reported. So plaintiffs received default judgments, for those that don't know, in their favor when defendants failed to take action in response to cases brought against them. We've seen this before. We literally were just talking about this for Real Housewives of Orange County star Katie Janela. She had a default judgment against her. It wasn't $100 million, though. So court records show that Cardello Smith is incarcerated. That's Lee, the man accusing Diddy. at the Ernest C. Brooks Correctional Facility after multiple previous convictions of criminal misconduct, as well as one of kidnapping. The Metro Times reported that he taught himself criminal and civil law during his incarceration, while also developing, quote, a long history of challenging the judicial system with lawsuits. So then there's that. This man is very litigious. Okay. Combs is not the only prominent defendant named in one of his lawsuits. Another is the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Detroit. In a lawsuit alleging that two of the organization's priests, as well as one of its lay employees, SA'd Lee back in 1979, when he was about 7 years old, and in 1993. So wait, okay, y'all do the math. It was not immediately clear how easily Lee may be able to collect his judgment against Combs, though the plaintiff told the Metro Times that he went, quote, way back with the defendant. So Diddy's attorney issued a statement on Tuesday and referred to Lee as, quote, a convicted felon and a sexual predator. Takes one to know one. I'm just saying, look, this case might not be legit. We don't know. But there is video footage that we've seen of Diddy being a terrible human being. Just saying. The statement continued. They said his resume now includes committing fraud on the court from prison, as Mr. Combs has never heard of him, let alone been served with any lawsuit. Combs has faced several other lawsuits, as you know, accusing him of R-ing people, SA'ing people, other instances of physical violence, and distribution of, quote, revenge porn. He initially denied all allegations and pledged to fight to clear his name. However, as you know, back in May, CNN obtained and published hotel security camera video showing him battering the singer, Cassie Ventura, his then girlfriend at the time, in 2016. Ventura had sued Combs for damages several months earlier, accusing him of R-ing her and physical abuse during the course of their relationship. Combs paid an undisclosed sum to settle Ventura's claims out of court within 1 day of her filing the lawsuit. The video in May vividly contradicted Combs' denials, and 2 days after it surfaced, Combs released a video apology. Meanwhile, in March, federal authorities conducted a trafficking investigation, raided Combs' properties in Los Angeles and Miami, and apparently in New York. Those investigators have not charged Combs with any crimes yet. Well, this is back in March. Those investigators have not charged Combs with any crimes, though multiple media outlets on Monday reported that he had put up the raided Los Angeles home for sale for an asking price of $61.5 million. So the Diddy situation continues. I don't know how legit this particular lawsuit is, and I wouldn't be surprised that Diddy will have it dismissed. However, this is just another of multiple lawsuits that Diddy is facing currently. Guys, as always, I want to know your reaction to this $100 million lawsuit. Guys, as always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll add the fuel.